time, finance bill has not been a subject of discussion in this country. But for the last 1.5 years, Kenyans have awakened to the issues that are there in finance bill and have made it a public discussion. Madam Speaker, I had attempted to speak earlier on in the floor because I am a user of sanitary towels. And as a user, as a mother, as a woman leader, I am greatly concerned that the price of sanitary towels and diapers is not only going to affect the mothers and the users of those items, but is going to affect the budget of individual homes. I have interrogated the proposal of the finance bill very deeply, Madam Speaker, and I've realized that there are promises flying around. The excise duty that was proposed on sanitary towels and diapers has been removed. Or rather, there is a recommendation from the Committee of Finance to remove excise duty on imported sanitary towels and diapers. However, Madam Speaker, the raw materials that are being used by local manufacturers are subjected to VAT. And if those raw materials are going to continue being subjected to VAT, the manufacturers will have no choice but to pass the cost of that VAT to the users. And therefore, Madam Speaker, if we do not remove VAT on raw materials that are making sanitary towels in Kenya for local manufacturers, we are still going to have expensive sanitary towels and diapers. Madam Speaker, currently there are children who do not go to school when they are on menses because they cannot afford sanitary towels. If we add extra price on cost of sanitary towels, we are going to deter lives of many girls who can become powerful women in this country. Madam Speaker, in the spirit of making laws, we cannot make laws to obscure other laws. I have gone through the finance bill proposal and have noted that there are various proposals that have been put in the finance proposal that are going to deter us from implementing the laws we have made previously in this House. Madam Speaker, in the respect of that, I note that we have agreed a proposal to amend the Data Protection Act. Data Protection Act of 2019 is a law that we made in the previous parliament to protect our personal data. I know members of this House, I included, have received numerous messages from members of public. Where they got our numbers from, I don't know. Whereas we cannot blame them because maybe they're operating from a situation of pressure. It is against the law to share members' numbers. As they do that, Madam Speaker, we are protected by the law. What about if we allow us to amend that law and allow anybody to access our personal data, including financial data? And therefore, Madam Speaker, I am of the opinion that we must be very careful so that you don't make laws that are going to make other laws not operational. Madam Speaker, I represent farmers. And I would have been very excited to hear that just like we have given VAT exemption to the transportation of sugarcane, which I am happy about, we also provide the same provision for the farmers who transport milk, who transport avocados, who transport macadamia, tea leaves, and coffee. Madam Speaker, I understand that we want to make sure that we lower the cost of operation for sugar millers so that they can lower the cost of final product to us, which is sugar that we consume in our tea. But we also consume milk, and we also want to lower the cost of production of milk so that we can have affordable